y'all. I'm in here getting ready to make that good spinach casserole. Got everything just about ready, and so I thought I'd let y'all watch me. You might want to make it and put it on your table for supper or for a holiday. It's delicious. So we're going to start with 2 boxes or 2 packages of frozen spinach, 10-ounce packages. And I have drained it really well. Now the recipe, you'll notice that it says to cook it. You don't have to cook it. It cooks in the casserole. Doesn't take much to cook spinach, and it has to cook for like 45 minutes. So you don't have to cook it. Into my bowl with the spinach, I'm going to put 2 cups of chopped onions. Got my place full here. Can't get to everything. Just use my hands. And that's 1 large onion chopped up. You're going to want 1 cup of mayonnaise. This is a rich, delicious casserole. You're going to want 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. That came out pretty clean. And I'm going to give that a little stir, and then I'm going to add a little bit of onion and garlic powder, of course. That's not in the recipe, that's in Gay's notes, my addition to the recipe. And then we'll add a cup of cheddar cheese. You know, most of those things called casserole has cheese in them, and on the top or either or. Makes it good. I like cheese. And by the way, if y'all didn't see my video on aprons, I am making and selling aprons like the one that I'm wearing. And this particular style reverses to another apron. It's usually solid color on the back side, but it's still another apron. Get the front dirty, you can just turn it around. Nobody will ever know. Okay, so I'm going to add in 1 cup of grated cheese. And I'm cheating today. I'm going to use cheese that's already been grated for me. And this is the Mexican Five-Flea. And I just like the flavor of having all the different kinds of cheese in there, instead of just cheddar or just Kobe Jack, or, you know, I like a mixture. That's up to you though. You put whatever tastes good to you. To get this all mixed, and I'm just going to sprinkle me in some onion and garlic powder just for a little extra flavor. And I'm going to put about a ½ teaspoon of salt in it. And then it won't be long. We'll get this in the oven and we're going to have it for supper. Y'all can cook this for Sunday dinner and you'll be glad to have it on your table. It's good. Okay, I'm just going to sprinkle. I'm not going to measure. Just a little onion powder. Of course, it's already got onion in it, but I like onion powder in it. And a little garlic. Oh, Lord. Too much garlic powder. Let me dip that out. I thought I had the shaker and I had the pourer. Y'all ever do something dumb like that? That's crazy. A lot more garlic than I want in my food. And I like garlic, but I don't like a cup of it. I can get most of it off because it was right up on the top. Let's see. That's awful, huh? Better get it mixed in good, because if I don't, somebody gets a bite of all that garlic. They won't like my casserole very well, will they? I have a little friend that watches often. His name is Matthew. It just tickles me to death when his mama messages me and tells me that Matthew was watching my videos, and he's got his little sister watching. A lot of times he has bad headaches, and they said just listening to me rattle kind of calms his headaches down. So that just tickles the fire out of me. I hope that he's not having a headache and he's just watching because he wants to today. And Matthew, I love that picture your mama sent me of you making my biscuits. You're just a handsome little feller. You'll make some girl a good husband one of these days. I had to wash all the garlic off that spoon because I want a taste of this and see if I got all the garlic stirred up good. And then I got to add 2 eggs to it. That onion's stringy. Okay, now we're going to add 2 eggs to bind it. Gifts from some little old ladies that run around in my backyard. They're good little old ladies. I got one huge one and one small one. Poor things. Sometimes they lay a great big old egg about big as they are. Can go into my compost stuff. You could have mixed these eggs in with your mayonnaise if you wanted to, but I didn't. I'm just going to stir them in. What they do is they make it a little richer and they bind everything together. And let me check my recipe card. I always like to do that before I say I'm done. Spinach and mushroom soup, mayonnaise and eggs, chopped onion, grated cheese, and a half a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of onion powder. We might have got a little extra garlic powder, reckon. Let me put just a little bit of salt. And we're ready to put it in that pan I was pounding when y'all snuck in the kitchen with me a while ago. Okay, I think I'm going to add another little bit of cheese to it, because I can't hardly see the cheese in it. Alrighty, let me get it in the casserole dish. And while all this is a-cooking, I'm going to rinse up all these dishes I've dirtied. That's just the way I do it, because I don't like to get up from the table and have to clean up pots and pans and all that stuff. So everything that I can wash as I'm cooking, I get it all done and keep my kitchen clean as I go along. And if you don't do that, if you would start doing it, you might not dread cooking so bad. That's just a little thought, but it's a pretty good thought. That's why I'm generally wiping up and putting stuff in the sink even while I'm videoing. It's that much I don't have to do after a while. Okay, the casserole is ready to go in the oven, and I'm going to cook it about 40 minutes. Isn't that pretty? It's going to taste even prettier. Cook it about 40 minutes at 350. Let's see, 45 minutes at 350. And then I'll bring y'all back to show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to taste of it. Oh, I'm licking my lips. That spinach casserole is delicious. I've got some added to our plate, and we're fixing to sit down and have supper and enjoy that wonderful casserole. Hope y'all will try it. It's really good for any special occasion. or to make any occasion special. It's a delicious dish. Y'all come back in a few days and we'll be doing something else. I don't know what we might do. I might plant some greens or make an apron or make a casserole or cake or cookies or candy. You know, the holidays are coming, so I'm going to be doing a few things that I have during the holidays too. And by the way, I've already bought all the ingredients for my holiday stuff, and y'all might ought to do that too, because we don't know what's going to happen in our world. Be sure you go to the polls and vote. Vote prayerfully. Do your part, or you don't have any reason to gripe. The good Lord bless and keep y'all, and I'll see you in a day or two.